when I filed for divorce from that situation and became public, I actually was in Costa Rica, my home in Costa Rica, when I, got a DM from her. And it was, it was one line, "I'm praying for you and your family." And I laughed at the time. I was, in the middle of drinking at the time. I've said to myself a couple of times, so some of the bad decisions that I've made, what was I doing when I made those decisions?
Strap in, because this isn't just a rumor. It's a full-blown reality TV grenade exploding in everyone's timeline. Simon Guobadia, ex-husband of Porsha Williams, claims to have yanked the velvet rope off the sparkling image fans adored, revealing a messier, darker world than any red carpet could hide. Behind the camera-ready smiles and picture-perfect gowns, he alleges chaos, reckless choices, fiery tempers, and manipulations so wild they allegedly left everyone around her shaking. Whispers from insiders suggest that polished smiles were nothing but a mask, and once it slipped, a whole new, allegedly terrifying persona appeared. Obsessive, unpredictable, and quietly destructive. Those who were close insist this wasn't a one-off scandal. They say it was a repeating pattern. Allegedly, love life turned into battlegrounds, petty arguments morphed into power plays, and emotional fallout was just collateral damage. Friends, lovers, even longtime allies reportedly left rattled, recounting blurred lines and shattered trust. A resurfaced comment from Candy Burris now reads less like gossip and more like a chilling warning, hinting that what was dismissed as drama might actually have been calculated, cold, and deeply disturbing. And just like that, social media went nuclear. Timelines overflowed, and intimidation so sharp it made people feel trapped, not cherished, as if charm had been weaponized. But wait, there's more. Sources insist the public meltdowns, cryptic captions, and perfectly crafted apologies weren't random. They were moves in a meticulously planned chess game. A performance staged to look innocent while the real chaos raged unseen. Every leaked clip, every insider note, every hushed revelation is fanning the flames of a story scorching the internet, leaving audiences gobsmacked, torn, and hungry for answers. Forget casual gossip. Allegedly, this is a tidal wave of scandal, heartbreak, and betrayal big enough to rewrite everything fans thought they knew about Porsha Williams. And if you think that's the end, brace yourself. The aftershocks are just getting started.
There is equity. Parties have something to gain. 3, 2, 1. What did I gain?
Simon, that's a lot of money. We sitting here looking at you like you were leading with your money.
The problem is that, people want to judge something they don't know. I can afford to take care of my wife. I can afford to take care of my...
Buckle up, because this isn't just shocking. It's the kind of revelation that makes you stop mid-scroll and question everything. Allegedly, Simon Guobadia, ex-husband of Porsha Williams, has dropped bombshells big enough to rattle fire to its core. Sources claim that behind all the sparkle, laughter, and camera-ready charm lurked a private world of chaos, manipulation, and reckless indulgence. Allegedly, Porsha's off-camera life was fueled by heavy partying and substance use, reportedly twisting her personality into something almost unrecognizable, a version so volatile, fixated, and controlling that even her closest allies allegedly walked away shaken. Rumors fans once shrugged off now read like ominous warnings no one wanted to heed. Those who allegedly dated her describe moments flipping in seconds, warmth snapping into turmoil as if drama followed her like a shadow. Insiders claim the magnetism everyone admired could allegedly snap into calculated dominance, using influence, status, and proximity to keep people emotionally cornered. According to Simon's account, her polished public exterior allegedly hid a tempest. Trust became leverage. Closeness became pressure. Affection morphed into fear. By these claims, no one in her inner circle felt remotely safe. Not lovers, not friends, not even family, because allegedly, the line between devotion and control completely vanished. Quiet legal whispers hint that some of these situations left emotional scars that reportedly linger to this day. Allegedly, private accounts reveal patterns the public never glimpsed: obsession, manipulative intimacy, and sudden outbursts of anger, all cloaked in charm that reportedly disarmed nearly everyone. Insiders further claim that every interview, apology, and public gesture was part of a carefully staged performance, every viral caption a smokescreen while the real storm allegedly raged unseen for years. Comments from Candy Burris resurfacing online now reportedly fit this broader pattern, suggesting these weren't isolated incidents but repeated cycles. Allegedly, those closest to Porsha Williams kept encountering crossed boundaries, controlled emotions, and secrecy wielded as power. Even longtime friends reportedly got caught in endless loops of attachment and confusion, unsure where real care ended and strategy began. According to these claims, her public innocence juxtaposed with private chaos was allegedly unmatched, and chilling in what it reveals about the world behind the cameras. The fallout from her private choices, allegedly, left former partners and friends dealing with consequences that weren't just emotional, but personal and social as well. Some insiders allege hidden health risks added another layer, turning what should have been ordinary relationships into tense, high-stakes minefields. Allegedly, trust and intimacy were weaponized, leaving everyone around her feeling trapped, exploited, and powerless. According to Simon's account, the pattern he describes allegedly escalated into increasing obsession and hostility over time. Allegedly, a cocktail of wild partying, cold calculation, and hidden cruelty created a backstage world that insiders call unstable, dangerous, and deeply unsettling. Within hours, the internet reportedly erupted as fans struggled to reconcile the magnetic star they loved with the private chaos Simon allegedly exposed. Allegedly, cryptic captions, defensive posts, and emotional statements did nothing to slow the tidal wave of shock and outrage spreading online. Every supposed leak, revived comment, and insider tidbit reportedly piled onto a story both tragic and almost unbelievable. Allegedly, the real horror lies in the idea that charm became a mask while the true damage quietly unfolded out of sight. Sources further allege that intoxication often amplified confrontations, flipping her demeanor entirely. Former partners reportedly recall moments where boundaries were ignored, persuasion slid into pressure, and emotions were deployed like strategic chess moves. Allegedly, she didn't stumble into this chaos, she allegedly engineered it, pulling everyone close into cycles of fear and dependence. Insiders claim social media posts became tools of distraction and narrative control, while behind the scenes, the private chaos allegedly spun completely out of control. Every calculated interaction reportedly reinforced a pattern, leaving anyone trying to disengage trapped in confusion and crisis. Additional claims suggest Porsha Williams' off-camera life was a careful contradiction, a double existence where adoration and control coexisted. Allegedly, her charisma and status acted as both magnet and armor, hiding intense jealousy and obsession from the public eye. Every emotional statement, carefully timed apology, and heartfelt on-camera moment was reportedly part of a larger script, a performance designed to preserve innocence while the unseen storm allegedly raged. Allegedly, former partners describe relationships that were both alluring and damaging, where tenderness and volatility existed side by side in ways that reportedly shook them to their core. Friends, insiders say, were drawn into deliberate emotional chaos, unsure how to act without risking backlash. Allegedly, her influence extended into social and professional circles, sending shockwaves far beyond what viewers ever imagined. Each new allegation, insiders insist, exposes a hidden structure of obsession, control, and escalating hostility, a private reality carefully masked beneath the polished image of a beloved star. Courtroom-style whispers reportedly indicate private admissions touch on parts of this behavior, though responsibility is often deflected elsewhere. Allegedly, every public meltdown, every tear-soaked apology, every cryptic online post was part of a larger scheme to blur reality and keep the truth hidden. Former partners and friends allegedly found themselves stuck in endless cycles of control and emotional manipulation, walking away with damage that lingered long after. Insiders claim the blend of substance use, fixation, and covert control created an atmosphere thick with tension and uncertainty that touched every relationship in her orbit. Allegedly, Simon Guobadia's claims triggered a chain reaction, with old stories resurfacing and multiple insiders describing moments of pressure, intimidation, and buried hostility. Sources say even longtime defenders eventually realized they were tangled in webs of calculated deception and chaos that struck without warning. Allegedly, this wasn't isolated or accidental. It was repeated, escalating, and carefully executed. Fans and viewers are now left trying to process a public figure whose private reality, according to these accounts, is disturbingly different from the one they adored. Sources allege the impact on those closest to her has been deep and lasting. Former partners, companions, and colleagues reportedly still feel the aftershocks of emotional and social fallout. Allegedly, cycles of obsession, anger, and substance-fueled behavior were repeatedly concealed behind a flawlessly polished public image. Each leak, every leaked message, supposed confession, and resurfaced post reportedly piles onto the portrait of a life ruled by secrecy, control, and emotionally costly games. Allegedly, each revived account underscores the price paid by anyone close to her. Former partners allegedly recall trust twisted into leverage, personal boundaries ignored, and dependence quietly reinforced over time. Sources claim what happened behind closed doors often clashed with what audiences saw on screen, widening the gap between the adored celebrity and the allegedly volatile persona lurking off-camera. Every detail, insiders insist, builds the image of someone who allegedly weaponized charm, status, and secrecy, leaving a trail of emotional wreckage. Insiders allege these patterns didn't fade. They spanned years, signaling deliberate manipulation and carefully hidden hostility. Allegedly, public moments of vulnerability were strategic moves to conceal recurring private behaviors marked by pressure and obsession. Former partners and friends reportedly describe experiences that felt intoxicating at first but quickly turned damaging, filled with fear, uncertainty, and broken trust. Each new account allegedly reinforces the narrative of a double life, one adored in public, another unraveling in private. Allegedly, the combination of substance-fueled rage, calculated manipulation, and obsessive behavior created a world where unpredictability reigned. Sources claim even small disagreements could quickly spiral into emotionally exhausting confrontations. Insiders allege social media was weaponized to redirect, distract, and control the narrative while the real chaos unfolded out of sight. Every resurfaced post and insider revelation reportedly adds fuel to a growing picture of carefully hidden turmoil. Allegedly, Simon Guobadia's disclosures are just the opening chapter in what insiders describe as a long-standing pattern of covert aggression and control. Former partners reportedly continue to feel lingering emotional aftershocks. Allegedly, the contrast between the adored public persona and the private reality is staggering, revealing a world of secrecy, obsession, and danger that fans never anticipated. Each new claim, insiders insist, underscores how shocking, heartbreaking, and emotionally charged this scandal has become. The reverberations from Simon Guobadia's claims continue to rock the entertainment world. Allegedly, what started as a private conflict has exploded into a scandal of monumental proportions, exposing layers of manipulation, chaos, and hidden turbulence. Sources claim every facet of Porsha Williams' life, from intimate relationships to social circles and public image, was allegedly orchestrated to conceal a private world of unpredictability and emotional intensity. Former partners reportedly describe experiences that were as intoxicating as they were destructive, leaving behind lasting emotional and social fallout. Allegedly, Porsha Williams created irresistibly magnetic yet destructive moments, where charm, allure, and influence reportedly masked aggression, obsession, and control. Insiders claim her actions were far from random or sporadic. They followed a recurring, systematic pattern of dominance and manipulation. Every social media post, public apology, and staged emotional breakdown allegedly acted as a smokescreen for conduct insiders say was deliberate, calculated, and meticulously executed. Former lovers, friends, and close associates reportedly found themselves trapped in cycles of fear and dependency, unable to escape the obsessive, aggressive, and substance-fueled chaos that insiders claim defined her private world. Allegedly, no one in her inner circle was untouched by the emotional and social fallout. Courtroom-style accounts reportedly suggest that Simon Guobadia's disclosures reveal the depth of this pattern, documenting escalating obsession and hidden manipulation. Allegedly, substance use consistently played a role, transforming the publicly adored, vibrant star into someone aggressive, controlling, and volatile behind closed doors. Former partners reportedly faced situations where boundaries were ignored, consent allegedly manipulated, and emotional leverage deployed to enforce compliance. Every relationship, insiders claim, became a high-stakes battlefield, executed with precision and forethought. The resurfacing of Candy Boris' statements allegedly supports this narrative, highlighting repeated aggression and obsessive behavior. Sources insist that Porsha's public charm concealed a dangerous duality, a polished persona for fans and cameras masking a far more volatile private life. While private encounters allegedly involved emotional intimidation, manipulation, and calculated control, Insiders claim Porsha Williams reportedly used her influence to shape both public perception and private realities, leaving lasting emotional scars on those closest to her. Social media reportedly erupted after Simon Guobadia's revelations, as fans struggled to reconcile the star they adored with the private reality being exposed. Allegedly, cryptic posts, defensive statements, and staged apologies did little to quell the outrage. Former partners and friends continue to surface with accounts of secrecy, betrayal, and emotional strain, painting a behind-the-scenes portrait far more volatile than anyone imagined. Allegedly, each new revelation fans the flames of a viral storm filled with heartbreak, gossip, and controversy. Insiders allege obsessive tendencies, substance-fueled aggression, and deliberate manipulation created an environment in which former partners reportedly felt trapped, isolated, and powerless. Allegedly, trust was weaponized, intimacy became a tool of control, and dependence was reinforced through fear. Each interaction, sources say, reportedly reinforced a repeating cycle of dominance, leaving a trail of devastation extending beyond personal relationships into social and professional spheres. Former partners reportedly continue to live with long-term emotional and social fallout from experiences that allegedly blurred the line between affection and coercion. According to insiders, Porsha's ability to maintain a glamorous public image while allegedly orchestrating private chaos is what makes this scandal so devastating. Allegedly, Porsha Williams meticulously orchestrated every encounter, apology, and public appearance, crafting a dual reality that kept fans, friends, and media blind to the chaos behind the scenes. Former associates reportedly described cycles of charm abruptly flipping into unpredictable aggression, generating constant tension and uncertainty. Allegedly, even the smallest disagreements could spiral into emotionally destabilizing confrontations, leaving those closest to her fearful of crossing invisible lines. Allegedly, private confessions and resurfaced accounts suggest manipulation seeped into intimate spaces, becoming a recurring tool in her alleged arsenal. Former partners reportedly recall moments where closeness was twisted into control, secrecy, and emotional leverage. Sources claim these actions were deliberate, part of a long-term pattern insiders say spanned years. Every leaked post, resurfaced statement, and confession reportedly adds another layer to a story of calculated deception, emotional upheaval, and obsessive behavior, a narrative Simon Guobadia's revelations have thrust into the spotlight. Courtroom-style whispers suggest her alleged aggression intensified when intoxicated, creating a tense and unpredictable environment for anyone nearby. Insiders insist former partners, friends, and colleagues frequently faced erratic behavior, emotional pressure, and manipulative tactics. Allegedly, these patterns were intentional, designed to assert dominance and control, with charm wielded as a weapon, and fear were allegedly wielded as tools of power. Each encounter, insiders claim, reinforced cycles of dependency, confusion, and emotional strain, leaving lasting impressions of volatility and danger. Social media's reaction, sources report, has been explosive. Allegedly, fans are reeling, struggling to reconcile the vibrant, magnetic star they admired with the private persona Simon Guobadia's claims have revealed. Former partners reportedly continue to step forward with accounts of emotional, social, and even subtle physical disruption, highlighting the wide-reaching impact of these alleged patterns. Each new revelation, insiders say, fuels a scandal that dominates online conversations and ripples across public discourse. Sources allege Porsha Williams' double life extended far beyond personal relationships, infiltrating professional and social spheres. Charm, influence, and carefully curated behavior reportedly masked emotional volatility and manipulative tendencies. Former partners described situations where tenderness and control coexisted, turning relationships into unpredictable arenas of tension. Allegedly, trust was weaponized, consent manipulated, and intimacy leveraged to maintain dominance. Each resurfaced confession reportedly reinforces the portrait of a private world ruled by secrecy, obsession, and calculated control. Allegedly, the fallout from Simon Guobadia's disclosures continues to spread, shaking everyone connected to her orbit. Former partners reportedly continue to navigate lives marked by lingering emotional scars, social disruption, and the long-term fallout of obsessive behavior. Sources insist every leak and resurfaced statement fuels a viral narrative of heartbreak, scandal, and chaos that shows no signs of slowing. Allegedly, the stark contrast between Porsha Williams' public image and private reality has created a chasm fans, media, and insiders are struggling to comprehend. According to insiders, every cryptic post, staged apology, and social media message was allegedly part of a long-term strategy to conceal the private truth. Former associates claim her actions were meticulously orchestrated, with public displays carefully crafted to preserve innocence while hiding the turmoil beneath. Allegedly, repeated cycles of charm, aggression, and secrecy were used to manipulate outcomes and control perception. Each new leak and insider account reportedly reinforces the perception of a life dominated by strategic manipulation, obsessive behavior, and private volatility. Allegedly, the scandal shows no sign of slowing as additional insiders come forward with accounts of emotional, social, and even physical consequences. Sources claim these revelations point to a long-term pattern of substance-fueled volatility, calculated manipulation, and obsessive behavior. Former partners reportedly describe impacts that continue to reverberate, leaving a trail of disruption and emotional damage that underscores the severity of the alleged chaos. According to insiders, Simon Guobadia's disclosures are just the tip of what is claimed to be an extensive, hidden history of control and manipulation. Former partners, friends, and associates allegedly endured repeated cycles of coercion, obsession, and emotional turbulence, leaving behind a legacy of fear, uncertainty, and trauma. Allegedly, Porsha Williams' ability to maintain a polished public image while privately orchestrating these patterns is what has made the scandal both shocking and viral, forcing fans to grapple with the stark contrast between perception and reality. Sources allege social media continues to amplify the fallout as viral discussions, leaked posts, and resurfaced statements paint an ever-clearer picture of hidden turmoil. Former partners reportedly continue to describe lingering emotional and social scars. While insiders insist every post and statement was part of a deliberate effort to control perception and deflect scrutiny, allegedly the cumulative effect of these revelations has created a storm of scandal, heartbreak, and viral intrigue captivating audiences worldwide. Allegedly, each new account reinforces a narrative of a life dominated by obsessive tendencies, substance-fueled aggression, and methodical manipulation. Former associates reportedly describe being blindsided by unpredictable behavior, emotional coercion, and the strategic use of intimacy as a tool of control. Sources claim the stark contrast between Porsha's public persona and private reality has sent shockwaves through fans, media, and insiders, forcing everyone to rethink what they thought they knew. Sources conclude the alleged patterns of aggression, secrecy, and control continue to ripple across both private and public spheres. Former partners reportedly live with long-term effects of emotional trauma, disrupted relationships, and calculated manipulation. Allegedly, Porsha Williams' carefully curated charm concealed a hidden world of obsession and danger, crafting a narrative as tragic as it is shocking. Every resurfaced confession, leaked post, and insider revelation reportedly adds another layer to this ever-evolving scandal, amplifying its viral reach and emotional intensity. The fallout from Simon Guobadia's claims has reportedly sparked a frenzy showing no signs of slowing. Allegedly, social media has become a battleground, with fans, insiders, and observers dissecting every post, cryptic message, and resurfaced clip. Each fragment is scrutinized, debated, and amplified, fueling a storm of viral speculation and emotional chaos. Former partners and insiders reportedly describe a private world far removed from the glamour broadcast to millions. Allegedly, intimacy was wielded as leverage, trust transformed into a weapon, and affection twisted into a tool of control. Insiders claim Porsha's public charisma masked a private life steeped in volatility, obsession, and substance-fueled aggression. Former partners and friends allegedly faced recurring cycles of manipulation, coercion, and emotional intimidation. Each encounter reportedly left lasting scars, forcing those involved into secrecy while her meticulously curated public image remained untarnished. Sources insist this duality created constant psychological tension, where every gesture, word, and interaction could pivot from loving to dangerous in an instant. The resurfacing of Candy Bora's statements reportedly adds a chilling layer to the story. Allegedly, Porsha Williams' aggression and obsessive tendencies were evident to insiders who watched these patterns intensify under the influence of alcohol. Former partners describe experiences of emotional manipulation and coercion that left long-lasting social and emotional scars. Sources claim even those who thought themselves immune reportedly found themselves ensnared in a web of unpredictable charm, intimidation, and obsession. Allegedly, every public appearance, social media post, and staged apology served as part of a broader strategy to maintain control while concealing private chaos. The consequences of her private life, insiders say, went beyond emotional trauma, former partners reportedly faced hidden risks, manipulation, and social isolation. Sources insist every secret encounter and calculated act of influence wove a tangled web of disruption, drawing anyone close into it. Allegedly, the stark contrast between public adoration and private turmoil intensified the impact, leaving former associates questioning how someone so celebrated could allegedly operate with such secrecy, obsession, and control. Courtroom-style whispers reportedly suggest trust and intimacy were weaponized to reinforce cycles of dependency and fear. Former partners describe patterns in which boundaries were ignored, consent allegedly manipulated, and emotional leverage applied with precision. Allegedly, substance use further amplified these behaviors, transforming the vibrant, adored star into someone aggressive, unpredictable, and domineering behind closed doors. Sources claim every display of charm or vulnerability was meticulously orchestrated to mask the volatility lurking beneath the surface. Insiders report the social media storm erupted as millions reacted with disbelief, horror, and outrage. Allegedly, the stark contrast between Porsha Williams' public persona and the private reality described by insiders has left fans questioning everything they thought they knew. Former partners, friends, and associates continue to come forward, sharing experiences of emotional, social, and even physical trauma. Each new account reportedly fuels a viral narrative of scandal, heartbreak, and obsession, exposing the magnitude of a carefully concealed private reality. Sources claim her alleged manipulation extended into professional circles, where charm and influence reportedly masked emotional aggression and obsessive behavior. Former partners described situations in which affection and intimidation coexisted, leaving them emotionally destabilized and socially isolated. Allegedly, this duality allowed private chaos to thrive undetected while public admiration remained intact. Every leaked confession, social media post, and resurfaced statement reportedly reinforced the narrative of danger behind a polished facade. Allegedly, the emotional toll on those close to her has been severe, with former partners continuing to navigate the long-term effects of trauma, secrecy, and manipulation. And coercion. Sources insist repeated cycles of manipulation and aggression left lasting emotional and social scars, leaving insiders struggling to reconcile their experiences with the glamorous figure adored on television. Each resurfaced account, insiders claim, reinforces the image of a life dominated by obsession, calculated manipulation, and dangerous volatility. Allegedly, even minor disagreements could spiral into emotionally charged confrontations. Former partners reportedly described moments where charm and aggression collided unpredictably, leaving them unsure how to react, trapped between fear and loyalty. Sources claim Porsha Williams' celebrity status, social influence, and strategic behavior allowed her to maintain control while concealing the full extent of her private volatility. Each leaked post, confession, and resurfaced account allegedly fueled the viral storm, creating a scandal that refuses to die down. Insiders suggest this pattern has persisted for years. Former partners reportedly endured cycles of obsessive control, emotional coercion, and sudden aggression, all hidden behind a public facade of charm and innocence. Allegedly, every apology, social media statement, and stage display was designed to distract from the private chaos. The cumulative effect, sources claim, is a narrative of betrayal, heartbreak, and manipulation that continues to shock and emotionally devastate anyone who hears it. Social media insiders report the frenzy continues to grow. Amplify the fallout. Every fan reaction, viral thread, and speculative post reportedly underscores the stark contrast between the publicly adored star and the allegedly chaotic private reality. Former partners describe enduring emotional, physical, and social disruption, highlighting the far-reaching consequences of behavior allegedly concealed for years. Each new revelation reportedly adds fuel to a narrative that is as tragic as it is shocking, captivating audiences worldwide. Court-style whispers suggest that aggressive tendencies, obsessive behaviors, and calculated manipulation were ongoing, not isolated incidents. Sources claim repeated cycles of charm, intimidation, and secrecy inflicted long-lasting trauma on everyone in her orbit. Former partners reportedly endured situations where intimacy was weaponized, trust undermined, and emotional leverage applied with precision. Allegedly, the duality of Porsha Williams' public charisma and private chaos created a landscape of fear, uncertainty, and heartbreak that lingers to this day. Simon's disclosures are reportedly only the beginning. Insiders say that as more former partners, friends, and associates speak out, the full scope of emotional, social, and physical consequences continues to surface. Allegedly, Porsha's ability to maintain a public image of charm while privately orchestrating cycles of obsession and aggression has made this scandal unprecedented, viral, and impossible to ignore. Every leaked post, resurfaced confession, and insider account reportedly adds fuel to a storm of intrigue, manipulation, and heartbreak that refuses to subside. Heartbreak, betrayal, and scandal dominating social media, entertainment news, and public conversation. Allegedly, these revelations leave fans, media, and insiders asking the same burning question: how could someone so adored, celebrated, and charismatic reportedly operate with such manipulation, obsession, and volatility behind closed doors? Former partners reportedly struggle to reconcile their experiences with the public image, while insiders insist the emotional, social, and physical consequences remain profound. Each new account allegedly reinforces a narrative of heartbreak, chaos, and shocking scandal. Sources claim the viral storm is far from over. Every confession, leaked post, and insider account reportedly exposes a life of obsessive control, emotional volatility, and calculated manipulation. Former partners, friends, and insiders reportedly remain haunted by encounters that were as intoxicating as they were destructive. Allegedly, the stark contrast between Porsha Williams' glamorous public image and volatile private persona has created a narrative of tragedy, scandal, and heartbreak that shows no signs of slowing. Allegedly, Simon's revelations are only the tip of the iceberg. Each leaked detail and confession reportedly fuels a wildfire of scandal that refuses to die down. Porsha's charm, glamour, and public persona allegedly masked a reality of manipulation, obsession, and aggression so intense that those closest to her continue to live with enduring emotional and social scars. This is not just a story, it's a saga of carefully hidden chaos exploding into public view. Just a story? Allegedly, it's a tangled web of betrayal, heartbreak, and jaw-dropping revelations that has the world questioning everything they thought they knew. Sources insist that every post, social media update, and public display was allegedly part of a carefully orchestrated strategy to control perception while hiding chaos behind closed doors. Substance-fueled aggression, coercive manipulation, and obsessive tendencies reportedly shaped a private life of unpredictable volatility. Former partners allegedly describe encounters that swung between affection and intimidation, leaving long-lasting emotional scars. Allegedly, this is a story of power, secrecy, and obsession, where trust was weaponized and intimacy became leverage. Fans, media, and insiders are reportedly left reeling in disbelief. Allegedly, the stark contrast between Porsha Williams' public innocence and private aggression has shattered illusions and ignited viral outrage across platforms. Every resurfaced confession intensifies the narrative. Every leaked statement adds fuel to the scandal, and the cumulative effect paints a picture both shocking and heartbreaking. The burning question remains: what happens next? Will accountability ever arrive, or will charm continue to shield chaos? Allegedly, each new revelation has the power to rewrite everything we thought we knew, and nothing will ever look the same.